Walked in and followed you. I've got a body cam on. What do you think I'm doing?
Right.
Don't make a mistake, officer.
No. You're being detained.
Cool. So you're detained. Are you going to handcuff me? I dare you to handcuff me, because that'll be what you call a civil claim, mate. So I'll be careful what you do.
So at this moment in time,
right, brilliant.
At this moment in time,
this is going on YouTube. This guy's an idiot. Cool.
Under section 23
cool.
of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Right.
Brilliant.
Sit there. Stay there.
You're a clown.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Street Audits, the channel that exposes unlawful detentions and teaches citizens how to stand their ground. Today's clip comes from DP Audits, one of the best auditors in the UK. You'll find his channel link down in the description. Go show him some support. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown. What starts as a calm filming session quickly turns into an unlawful detention under Section 23. But Auditor keeps his cool, schools officers on their own policies, and turns the encounter into a textbook audit performance. Let's jump straight into it, because this one gets heated fast.
Sorry to hear that, bro. Oh. Do that, officer. I was only shaking his hand, man. Chill. You know what I mean?
Mate, alright.
Mate,
there's 7 of you. You've been
I'm not with these.
You've
I'm
been
not with
detained.
these.
It
I'm not
makes
with
no
these.
difference. You're still being detained.
I'm not being detained at all. I'm not with these. No, you're not. Well, you think you're getting my name and stuff? You're absolutely joking,
you're being
mate.
detained for
I am not being. I'm not. What am I detained for? I'm not with these.
You're all here.
You see me walk in there, so don't try that crap with me, mate.
You're being detained.
No, I'm not being detained. All right, sound cool.
Yeah,
cool.
You're being detained.
Cool. Make a fool of yourself. Go on, go ahead. But it's not a very good idea, is it? I've walked in and followed you. I've got a body cam on. What do you think I'm doing?
Right.
Don't make a mistake, officer.
No. You're being detained.
Cool. So you're detained. Are you going to handcuff me? I dare you to handcuff me, because that'll be what you call a civil claim, mate. So I'll be careful what you do.
So at this moment in time,
brilliant.
At this moment in time,
this is going on YouTube. This guy's an idiot. Cool.
Under section 23
cool.
of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Right.
Brilliant.
Sit there. Stay there.
You're a clown. You're getting it, you are. This is a claim going in right now, you know that, don't you? You absolute fool.
Where is my phone?
You've seen me following you in, and you've done that. Obviously, you're not going to tell your fellow officer he's being an idiot.
I didn't see you come in.
I came in behind you. She's seen me coming behind you.
Who took my phone?
Fool.
Bags,
absolute fool. What's your shoulder number and your name and where you're stationed?
You on my phone? No.
Yeah.
Officer, can you identify yourself, please? So you're not going to identify yourself? Oh yeah, guys, has any of these told you that they're also filming either? Bet they haven't, have they? No, you know you're meant to tell them that you are filming straight away, officer?
No.
Well, yes you are. It's in your policy. What are you lying for?
No.
Look at this, guys. I'm in handcuffs by this fool here. Absolute idiot. Massive mistake.
After what's just happened?
Have another unit join corporate.
Go on, bring more. Great for YouTube, fool.
The entrance near to Vegas. I've got 7 people stopped.
Fool.
There's only 3 of us. Who's getting Larry, mate?
I'm getting Larry because they put me in cuffs when I'm not with anybody and I'm just filming the police.
The tension just escalated to a whole new level. What began as a calm filming interaction turned chaotic when an officer detained the auditor under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, despite zero evidence of any offense. Calm words turned to handcuffs, cameras rolled, and credibility started collapsing immediately. Here's what UK law actually says about Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971. Officers may stop and search a person only if they have reasonable grounds to suspect possession or involvement with controlled substances. That suspicion must be based on objective, factual indicators, not assumptions, attitude, or presence near others. The College of Policing guidance reinforces that searches must be proportionate and justified, and citizens should be informed of the grounds and authority before any detention or restraint. In this situation, no such grounds were stated, just a vague association. That's not suspicion, that's assumption. Legally, the auditor's detention here appears entirely unlawful. Notice how the auditor instantly challenged the false detention. His calm but firm refusal to accept the claim forced the officer into defensive posture. The moment he mentioned a potential civil claim, the power dynamic shifted. You can see hesitation, facial tension, authority realizing the mistake on camera too late. That right there is a legal knockout blow. This is preparation meeting pressure, confidence meeting confusion. Knowledge just dismantled authority in real time. Beautifully executed. Composure equals control. When you know your rights, no badge can shake your clarity. Legal literacy turns intimidation into exposure. Learn the law. It's your shield, not your weapon. Would you have stayed calm while being unlawfully detained or reacted emotionally? What do you think works better? Calm legal resistance or verbal confrontation? Drop your thoughts below.
Yep. Big mistake. He knows it as well. Look at his face and his attitude changing. He knows it, look. You know what that is, officer? That's called ego. Yeah, you need to let it go. That's why you have an oath.
We're by the sort of...
Don't worry, guys. I'll roast them for you, mate.
In that area there.
They're going to look great on YouTube, aren't they?
That's my days. You ready to go?
I'll come in to record these. That's what I do. I'm an auditor. I've got a YouTube channel. And he's just gone and done this. Don't put your hands on me, officer.
Step back, all right? You've been detained for a search under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act.
Yeah, unlawfully.
Touch him again,
unlawfully.
Right? It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh,
right?
no, I know.
It doesn't matter, you're here.
I know.
Right? And I will get
officer.
round to you because I have
You
other
haven't
people.
identified yourself.
I don't need to, mate.
Yes, you do,
No,
you
I don't.
fool. And I can shout all I like. You can't be harmed, harassed or distressed. Get your hands off me like that.
At the moment, all right, you are very close to being arrested for obstructing a police officer.
I'm not obstructed at all.
Listen to me.
I wasn't
While I'm trying
obstructing.
to deal with this, I will lock you up for obstruct.
Cool, do what you want. Worse it gets for you. Fucking idiot. There you go, guys. Come into town. This is what you see with the police. Absolute tyrants. Look at the state of him. Wouldn't identify himself. Didn't tell anyone he's filming. What a shock. That's what you call fucking ego. Fucking buffoon.
Hey! 1 minute, yeah?
Cool.
Yeah, please,
Cool.
me.
I'm the one in handcuffs, bro. Yeah, I will for you, bro. I will for you, yeah?
Sorry, don't feel bad.
Yeah, sorry.
You don't need, I don't. You know what's happened, yeah?
Oh, no, he just told me. I went to shake his hand to say, like, you know.
He's talking to me. How can I do it?
Yeah, that's why I shook his hand, like, sorry for your loss and that, you know.
I still have this to do, all right? I have a process to go through. Just stay here, my friend.
Yeah, I'm with this officer here.
Yeah.
So calm yourself.
No. Right, here we go. Here's another
Right, guys, so I'm still in handcuffs the whole time.
because you're not listening.
I'm detained in handcuffs. I wasn't with these guys. They see me behind them following him. He said it was fine to film as well, so.
Everyone,
Mr. In Between, eat your heart out, mate.
And the longer they talk, the longer this takes.
The longer I'm detained, the worse it is for you, so I'd hurry up.
What just happened there is textbook overreach. The officer grabs the auditor without identifying himself, detains him under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act, and threatens arrest for obstruction the moment he resists unlawful contact. The auditor stays calm, calls it out on camera, and instantly exposes pure ego-driven policing. Here's what UK law actually says about Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971. Officers may stop and search only if they have reasonable grounds to suspect someone is in possession of or involved with controlled drugs. That suspicion must be based on clear, objective indicators, not attitude, location, or filming activity. Before any search, officers must identify themselves, explain the grounds, the object, and the legal authority. That's called the Go Wisely requirement, set by the College of Policing. Failing to identify or give lawful grounds makes a detention invalid and potentially unlawful imprisonment. In this encounter, no reasonable suspicion, no clear grounds, and no identification were provided, just intimidation masked as procedure. Notice how the auditor immediately demanded identification. That's the legal anchor point. By calmly asserting it, he forced the officer into emotional reaction instead of professional justification. You can see the frustration rise. The louder the threats get, the weaker the legal position becomes. Authority slipped the moment composure stayed. That right there is a legal knockout. Preparation met power, and power folded. Knowledge didn't shout, it simply stood firm. Ego collapsed under accountability. Perfect. Composure equals control. When you know your rights, aggression can't shake your clarity. Legal knowledge removes fear and fuels confidence. Calm facts always outlast loud authority. That's your power. Use it wisely. Would you have stayed calm while being detained like this? Or argued back when the officer refused to identify himself? Which approach wins more, silence or confrontation? Drop thoughts below.
You stand at the archway here.
I came in behind you. You've got to
Yeah.
identify
Yeah, no,
yourself
no, no.
first.
Yeah, no.
Identify
I'm gonna
yourself,
tell you
officer.
what- no.
Identify
No.
yourself.
Listen to
Yeah,
me,
it is
right?
your is the
So
rule
first
for you
of
to
all, this
identify
man stood
yourself.
at the archway, had leant into the archway and told
I came
everyone
in
that the
behind
police-
us.
Told everyone that the police were coming.
No, I've got it all on film. You liar! I'd be careful what you do, officer.
As he warned them.
Be careful, officer.
There was a knife in between.
Be careful, mate.
So they're all been detained. They've been searched under section 23.
You are a
That
fool.
was the initial reason they came.
Liar.
There was a knife recovered.
Liar.
Right.
It's all
My
on
name's-
camera, officer.
My name's Matt Brown. So
Yeah.
I've got my name. My name's
Shoulder
Matt Brown.
number.
Right. My name's Matt Brown. Colin was 422. I'm from Coventry Central Police Station. That is my warrant card.
Yes, I know what it
I've
is.
already explained to you because you weren't listening the reasons you
Just lied to your camera. I've got it on camera.
Okay, I've got it on camera as well.
You were lying. I followed you behind you on camera from over there.
Right, I've just explained on camera why you've been stopped and searching. I'm going to stop and searching, initially under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. And that's the reason why I've explained. If you don't listen, you don't listen.
Unlawful detainment. I don't know. Carry on talking.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. There'll be a copy of the record made. I'll make a copy of the stop search. You're entitled to a copy within the next 12 months. You got anything on you that I should be...
No, officer. Do you think I'm that stupid?
Well, your mouth would suggest you are.
Because you're being a tyrant, officer.
No, you've called me a lot of names.
I can call you what you want.
And you've been obstructing my searches.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I said
You've been
sorry.
warned,
All right.
That's why I've had to handcuff you, to prevent you further obstructing me.
Here you go, guys. This is a tyrant for you. Lied to his camera as well, guys. Did you hear that? Followed him behind.
Allow the jokes now. I was going for about time.
Joe's getting done.
Been in handcuffs for about 10 minutes, guys.
What just played out there is absolute textbook overreach. The auditor is handcuffed, detained, and insulted, all under a false Section 23 claim. The officer lies mid-recording, refuses identification until pressed, and only then produces a warrant card after being cornered by evidence. Calm defiance meets pure ego, and the camera catches everything. Here's what UK law actually says about Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971. Police can only stop and search if they have reasonable grounds to suspect possession or involvement with controlled substances. That suspicion must be based on specific facts, not attitude, filming, or location. Under PACE Code A, officers must state their name, station, object, and grounds before any search begins. Without those, the encounter is unlawful detention. The College of Policing and NPCC both confirm. Failing to identify or fabricating grounds breaches professional standards. In this case, no drugs, no evidence, and a provable lie on camera, making the entire detention legally indefensible and procedurally flawed. Notice how the auditor refuses emotional bait. Even cuffed, he keeps documenting, forcing transparency through composure. The officer's insults reveal insecurity, the loss of authority disguised as dominance. Once ego replaces procedure, every word becomes self-incrimination. Calm narration becomes tactical superiority. Silence and filming now do what shouting never could. That was a legal checkmate. The badge ran out of law, the camera ran out of patience. Knowledge didn't just defend, it exposed misconduct in real time. Composure equals control. Knowing procedure turns intimidation into evidence. Every right you calmly assert rewrites the power dynamic. Authority relies on confusion. Clarity dismantles it instantly. That's informed citizenship in action. Remember that. Would you have stayed calm while handcuffed and insulted, or reacted emotionally? Which protects you more in that moment, anger or evidence?
Your nose is fucked up. You're just an idiot. So a bit of context, guys. He said that to his camera then that I've come in here and warned them beforehand, but I walked in behind them not realising I've actually got the whole thing on camera.
No.
I followed you from, I followed him from, as you all see on the camera, from in a lower precinct, from behind him.
Stood by the archway now.
No, it wasn't. It's all on camera, buddy. Be very careful that Teddy's my daughter's from when she was a baby. I'm taking photos of her around town all day if that's alright with you. Or is that not allowed?
James, that was mine, isn't it? It's mine. Hold it.
You're not going to find anything, officer. You know you ain't as well. That's the worst thing about you, isn't it? I can swear at you all alike because you're going to get a right mouthful in a minute.
Swear at me again.
What are you going to do?
All right, I'm going to
Don't pull a
arrest you.
public. No, well, you can't. You cannot be alarmed, distressed, can ya? Public order doesn't count to you, does it? It doesn't count to you, officer, does it? None of them are going to complain about me, are they? Fool.
All right, do you know why we're here?
Yeah, because you were searching them. I followed you.
Yeah, no, that's kind of a rhetorical question because the answer is no. So you don't know why we're here. So, what I would suggest is you be mindful of your language, as you will find out why we're here, especially if you get arrested.
Yeah, you'd be a fool to arrest me, officer. You want to though, don't you? Really, really want to, don't you?
Not particularly, but if you give me reason to, I will.
There's no reason to. You can't have a go at me for swearing. I can say fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, piggy, 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 piggy. You can't say shit.
Is that on your camera as well?
Oh, it's all on.
That exchange reveals everything about this encounter. The officer fixates on insults instead of evidence, tries to bait the auditor into aggression, and even references arrest over language alone. Meanwhile, the auditor keeps filming, pushing back with logic and calm defiance. Tension builds fast, but only one side is staying lawful. Here's what UK law actually says about offensive language and public order. Under Section 5 of the Public Order Act 1986, police may act only if language is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to a member of the public, not to themselves. Officers are explicitly trained that they cannot be victims in these cases. The CPS and College of Policing both emphasize that swearing at police, while disrespectful, is not grounds for arrest unless the public is affected. Furthermore, under PACE Code A, officers must remain professional even under verbal provocation. In this encounter, no public complaint, no distress, and no legal threshold, just ego clashing with free expression. Notice how the auditor uses sarcasm without aggression. That balance frustrates the officer because it keeps control of tone and tempo. When authority can't justify detention, it searches for emotional leverage. The bait failed, and the camera caught the imbalance perfectly. Calm logic dismantled irritation. That was a verbal standoff turned masterclass. Authority tried provocation and lost composure. The uniform ran out of logic. The camera didn't blink. That's transparency exposing ego. Composure equals control. When you understand the limits of public order powers, words can't be weaponized. Calm clarity protects you legally and psychologically. Let emotion burn out. Facts always win. Would you have stayed calm under that kind of verbal pressure or matched energy back? Which wins more, restraint or retaliation? Drop thoughts below.
Camera, yeah.
Is that your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Is that what happens, is it, on your YouTube channel?
Yeah. Piggy, 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 piggy. I haven't got a problem with the police at all, actually. I was actually quite nice to us. He actually said, all right, you're allowed to film that one over there. He was quite pleasant.
You can carry on filming as much as you want to. Yeah.
Oh, no, I've just been unlawfully detained. It's all on camera as well. I followed them from back there, so, yeah, this is going to be great, isn't it?
Well, we all have body-worn cameras on.
Yeah, no, and he didn't tell us anyone that he was recording, and he wouldn't identify me for ages. I had to actually shout at him to identify as well.
What this gentleman is with that silly comment. Right.
Can you take a guess what I'm doing? Ah, yeah. So do you think this was clever on his part?
Pardon?
Wasn't very smart on his part, was it?
Well,
See,
on
she
my
knows,
camera.
look, she's not daft.
on my camera.
Can you identify yourself as well, please?
Everything.
Yes, I'm PC 23561, the 5% mark, David team in Coventry.
Thank you, officer. This one's a right tyrant. Then he's trying to pull Public Order Act on me like he can be offended with that. You can't pull Public Order for yourself, officer. It doesn't work like that. And you should know that. That is a simple law.
Why do you think we're here?
Why do you think you're here? Because your government was recording these because you were coming to search these. I followed. He even, do you know what he even did? He even lied to his camera, saying that I've been in and I've warned them about them coming. But I was behind them and it's all. I'm not telling you my name. Are you stupid? Get a grip. He's just put me in handcuffs, mate, for no reason and unlawfully detained me.
Oh, right.
Why would I not be angry?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Can you identify yourself as well, please, officer?
Yeah, 23291 West Midlands Police.
Thank you, officer.
No problem at all.
This one's an idiot. The reason, you're the exact reason why this happens and goes on. The exact reason, officer. Look at look at your face, you know it as well, don't you? It's the worst thing about you. Yeah, well, you're going to listen all you want because you can't do nothing about it, can you? You put me in handcuffs, I'm the one who's allowed to be pissed off, not you little piggy.
Why were you put in handcuffs?
Put in handcuffs because I said to that guy, sorry for your loss, and you grabbed my hand and then you put me in handcuffs because you're a tyrant.
That's going to be on your camera as well.
Yeah, of course it is.
Are you forgetting and the warning you were given?
Try harder, officer.
I think you are, aren't you?
Go on, carry on talking.
What we just witnessed was a full breakdown of communication. The officer reacts emotionally to insults, the auditor lashes out after being detained, and both sides start speaking past each other. What began as a lawful filming interaction turned into an ego-fueled shouting match, caught entirely on camera. Here's what UK law says about this. Under Section 5 of the Public Order Act 1986, words are only an offense if they cause harassment, alarm, or distress to a member of the public, not to police officers performing their duties. Case law like DPP v. Oram 1989 confirms that officers must have thicker skin. Being sworn at isn't automatically a crime. Unless there's a public audience affected, there's no lawful basis for arrest. So while the language here is aggressive, it's still protected speech in this specific context. Notice how anger shifted control. The auditor's emotional release felt justified, but weakened his tactical edge. Officers thrive on escalation. Every insult gives them leverage. Calm precision would have kept moral and legal authority fully on his side. Emotion handed ground away. Okay, the auditor was right legally, but wrong tactically. I get the anger after being cuffed, but that rage diluted his win. Staying composed hits harder than shouting ever will. Change my mind. Despite the debate, this shows why control equals credibility. When you master emotion, you expose misconduct more effectively than any insult ever could. I said the auditor lost ground by reacting emotionally. Do you agree? Would you vent anger or hold silence? Defend your choice in the comments below.
The more you talk, the more you make yourself look like an idiot, don't you? You can shake your head all you want. You're just a tyrant piggy. I'm not actually a nasty person like this, but you deserve every little bit of it.
I think it's more a problem you have with the uniform.
No, I don't have a problem with the uniform. Oh, to be fair, I have been beaten up by you when I was 16, yeah. But not that it's your fault. That wasn't your fault or their fault or their fault. That was some other tyrant. But you are the exact reason Audit exists. People like you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to get taken further, don't you worry. And I want my search slip before I leave as well. I'm not leaving out the search slip. You're not getting my name either. You can give me one without giving your name. And we all know that's a fact, so. She was lovely and charming, she was. Why can't you act more like her?
Remember when the bloke stole the telly downstairs in Detains? Dixon.
I told you to be careful with that teddy as well. So disrespectful. Sticking it on the floor like that.
Is that something else you want to complain about?
Yeah, I will be complaining about that. Yeah, it's my property. I told you what that teddy is to me. Just treat it like shit. This is all it takes. It's amazing. You know, this is the first time this has happened. I've been going 6 weeks. You're the first one who's looked like a fool on camera. Stay in cuffs, you know, I'm still detained because this is ridiculous.
Because at the moment, all right, the reason you're being detained is because you've tried very hard to obstruct the search of others.
No, I haven't.
And that's I want to make sure
obstruct
that
no search.
every
Lying.
search
It's all
has
on
been
camera.
completed to make sure, before I let you go, that you're not going to obstruct anyone else. And that way, I don't have to arrest you, do I? You can smoke as much as you want, mate.
You want to arrest me, don't you?
I think you couldn't search me, Alan. You couldn't search me.
Yeah. There was just...
That exchange reveals a complete collapse of professionalism. The officer mocks, provokes, and insults the detained auditor while trying to justify an ongoing detention under false pretense. The auditor, still cuffed, calls out every inconsistency, reminding the officer of his property rights and prior misconduct. The tension here isn't physical, it's moral. Here's what UK law actually says about this situation. Under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971, officers may detain someone only with reasonable grounds to suspect possession or involvement with controlled substances. That suspicion must be based on objective evidence, not personal dislike or past encounters. PACE Code. A further requires officers to articulate those grounds clearly, state their station, and identify the purpose of the search. If those elements aren't met, the detention becomes unlawful. Insults or obstruction claims can't retroactively justify it. The College of Policing's Code of Ethics demands courtesy and restraint, even under provocation. In this interaction, professionalism gave way to emotion, and evidence captured that breach completely. Notice how frustration overtakes authority here. The officer keeps speaking, but his control is gone. The auditor's calm reminders about legality strike deeper than insults ever could. Once emotion replaces lawful reasoning, the power dynamic flips. Silence and facts dismantle ego faster than shouting ever will. That was pure exposure in real time. Authority ran out of logic, and the badge turned defensive. This is professionalism collapsing on camera. Unscripted accountability. Calm knowledge always beats loud authority. When you understand procedure, you control tone and outcome. That's why education matters. Facts can't be handcuffed, and composure becomes your shield. Would you have stayed calm through those insults and cuffs or snapped back? Which protects your rights more, anger or composure?
One gent with a bit found, I think.
Yeah.
There was also, obviously, the knife. It was found, yeah. There was a knife found in between them all as well. Yeah.
Where did that go?
That's been seized by my friend Michael. Sorry? It's quite a nasty knife. We just need to keep on with it. It's come from that fellow over there, Michael Search, so we need to decide who.
CCTV?
Yes. From the window that overlooks this area.
Blatant lying's not very professional, is it, officer?
And why are you doing it then?
No, you lying.
Why are you doing it?
I'm not lying at all. I stood here filming you, that was all.
You're lying, you're trying to obstruct officers.
Struck an officer. What, so I'm not allowed to stand on the path there, no?
No. Not while I'm searching people. I'm asked you to stay still.
You wasn't searching him, he was sat there.
No. They've all been detained for a search. So who's the fool? Who's the fool?
Don't worry, you're going to hear from a solicitor.
Count how many people
You're
there
getting
are.
a civil claim against you, mate.
Count how many police there are.
Yeah, 3. I was stood here.
Yeah.
I walked there.
And what did you do?
What, did I obstruct you? Did I go get in the way? An officer? No, I didn't. He was sat down. You were searching him there.
Yeah. No, what you were doing
Lies.
was using your mouth
Yeah, I'm allowed to
to
use my mouth.
obstruct my searching.
No,
That's
I
what you're
wasn't.
doing. And you've been detained for a search. You were
Cool.
told you were detained for a search. And yet you still tried to obstruct the search.
You're just
That's the
making shit
reason
up now, aren't you?
you're in handcuffs.
I'm still detained. You know, the longer I'm detained, the worse it is for you, don't you?
No, because at the moment, until we find out exactly what's going on, I'm not having you obstructing any one of the other officers. Because from your demeanour and your attitude and the way you speak and the language you're using,
Piggy,
all
piggy,
that's
piggy, piggy,
going
piggy,
to
piggy.
happen is, I don't care you call me that,
Call
but I'm
you
not
what I
having
want,
you
mate.
obstructing other people.
I wasn't obstructing anybody.
You
The guy
were.
I spoke
You've
to
been
was
warned.
sat down.
Don't move.
That exchange showed pure frustration on both sides. The officer accuses the auditor of obstruction, detains him under Section 23, and claims he interfered with a search. But listen carefully. The auditor never entered the search area, never touched anyone, and kept filming. The tension came entirely from accusation, not action. Here's what UK law actually says about this. Under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1971, officers may detain and search someone only if they have reasonable grounds to suspect possession or involvement with drugs. Filming from a distance or using strong language is not obstruction under law. PACE code. A requires officers to state name, station, object, and grounds before any search begins. Failing to meet those elements renders the detention unlawful. Case law, including Rice v. Connolly, 1966, confirms civilians have no duty to assist police beyond not physically interfering. Simply standing nearby and speaking cannot justify detention. In this situation, the accusation collapses under its own weight. There's no obstruction here. Notice how control shifts instantly when false confidence meets calm exposure. The officer's authority depends on compliance. When the auditor holds ground, the narrative breaks. The more emotional the officer gets, the clearer his lack of lawful basis becomes. Ego tries to command respect. Law quietly demands it instead. That was a legal knockout blow. Authority swung with accusation, but truth countered with composure. This is intimidation collapsing under the weight of its own fabrication. Knowledge always defeats bluster. When you understand what qualifies as obstruction, confusion can't trap you. Calm facts dismantle authority faster than anger ever could. That's your real protection. Clarity under pressure. Would you have kept filming while being accused of obstruction or stepped back to avoid conflict? Which strategy protects your rights better?
You can't control your ego, you can't, can you? You're a danger, you are.
I think anyone's got an ego.
You've got an ego, officer.
Needs to look in the mirror. Doing this job a long time.
Super unprofessional as well, you are, aren't you? Ooh. The internet's gonna love you. Saying I was being horrible. It was very pleasant. I said he's got a nice moustache. I spoke to the girl there. That one said it was fine to film because he knows the crack, because he's not an idiot like you. And now I'm still detained in handcuffs.
You are.
Brilliant.
You've been warned about obstructing a search.
Wasn't obstructing a search. How could I obstruct a search standing there with someone sitting down that you wasn't searching? Are you really that stupid, officer? Clearly you are. God, you'd have a be dangerous with half a brain, you would, wouldn't you?
You know what I mean, though, innit? Ain't no judge.
I said you've got no shoe.
Stay out this.
Okay, not nicely.
No. How unprofessional is this, though? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, as well, don't you?
You're free to go now, actually.
My best mate's sitting there.
You can both go.
I'm not going now. I'm thinking. I'm free to go.
Bro, you can stay where you want in a public place. Don't let them tell you any different.
I'm not causing antisocial behaviour, you can't.
How are they being antisocial? They were sitting down.
Because there's been knife and drugs recovered.
Have you proved who's it? You've not arrested anyone, have you?
It makes absolutely no difference. And this is something else that you don't know about. Okay? If you want to, put an application in to join. All right? Put an
Who's it? You've not arrested anyone, have you?
It makes absolutely no difference. And this is something else that you don't know about. Okay? If you want to, put an application in to join. All right? Put an application in to join. Put the uniform on. And come and change all the things you think are wrong. Okay? You can choose to tell however many followers you've got.
Can't change you, can you?
However many followers you've got, but that's not going to change anything. Put your application in, put the uniform on, and let's see.
I'll do a better fucking job than you would, I assure you.
Excellent. Then prove it and do it. Okay? Prove it and do it. If you can communicate, if you can act responsibly,
Are you still detaining me, are you?
What just happened there is classic police overreach. Officers aggressively challenged the auditor, accusing him of obstructing a search while handcuffing him, despite no lawful grounds. The auditor remained calm, calmly pointing out facts and staying legally silent. Tension skyrocketed as the officer's authority clashed with informed resistance in public view. Here's what UK law says about public place interactions. The NPCC, National Police Chiefs Council, guidance makes it clear. Standing or filming in public is not a crime. Officers cannot detain you or demand explanations without lawful cause. The Police and Criminal Evidence Act protects citizens' right to silence during voluntary encounters. Obstruction of a search requires active interference with a lawful procedure, which did not exist here. Simply standing or filming cannot constitute obstruction. In this situation, despite officers handcuffing the auditor, he was fully within his rights to remain calm, not answer questions, and document the interaction, highlighting misuse of authority. Notice how the auditor's calm stance and factual corrections shifted the dynamic. Officers' aggressive posturing increasingly failed to provoke compliance. The verbal barrage revealed frustration and overextension of authority. Power shifted subtly from uniformed intimidation to informed citizen control, demonstrating how knowledge can neutralize coercive tactics in real time. That right there is a mic drop moment. This is authority collapsing under legal clarity and composure. The auditor's silence and facts completely dismantled intimidation. Knowledge equals protection here. Standing firm, citing rights, and staying calm neutralizes overreach. What this proves is you don't need aggression or confrontation, just legal literacy and confidence to assert it. Would you have stayed silent and calm under handcuffs like this? Or would you have tried to argue? How would that have played out?
Wait until they've sorted.
So
You're all
you've,
sorted over
so
there.
you've not undetained all of them and I'm still detained?
Yeah, I wonder
You've
who.
not found anything on me, have you?
I wonder who is the one that's been causing me the problems.
It doesn't matter if I've caused you problems. I can raise my voice in front of you. You can't call public order. You're a police officer, for starters, yeah? Right? You can't put me in handcuffs. I wasn't obstructing your search. Mate, it's all on camera. This guy's a fool, mate. He's a fool.
Well, I'm sure he's not.
Well, he is. It's all on camera.
Well,
Well, he's not. He's a tyrant. He's an idiot.
okay, I don't think that's true.
Well, it's completely true. It's on camera. He even lied to his little body camera, saying that I'd come ahead of them and told them that he was here when I was behind them.
well,
So he's an absolute liar.
Get your hand out of his face. Calm down.
Liar. There we go. Oh, why? You want to arrest me, do you, officer?
No.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do. Look how
want you.
desperate you are, you little
What
piggy.
I don't want you doing.
I fucking speak to how I want. Public order, you can't say
it's pointing
shit.
your finger in my
Prick.
face and me thinking.
Fucking prick.
Wanting to arrest you. You come to arrest me.
Well, that would just go further in a claim then, wouldn't it, you idiot? What's he going to do? To arrest me for what? For no offence?
Call him a friend an idiot as well.
What claim? You just fucking detain me, unlawfully.
How?
Because I was stood there recording, you seen me came in, they seen me stood there behind these, they knew that I wasn't with these guys.
Plenty of grounds to search you as far
Oh,
as I
yeah,
can
yeah.
see.
Well, you might as well carry on talking as well then.
I look forward to that. I look forward to the complaint as well.
Yeah?
No, that's all it's doing.
What's your channel? Are we going to be online?
I ain't telling you my channel. Yeah, you are all going to be online. The only one who's going to look alright is her and him. And you're alright as well. You've just made yourself look like a bad end as well.
One of us has, but not me.
Oh, a lot of reactors online will rip you apart, mate.
Look forward to it. I don't care what people say online, to be honest. They're as sad as you are.
Oh, yeah, well and professional, as sad as you are. You're meant to hold yourself to better standards than that, you fool. I'm not the police officer, you are.
How about I'm allowed to make comments like that?
What, being disrespectful to members of the public like that? Are you serious? You need to get a grip and go read your oath again, don't you, you fool?
What just happened there is classic escalation under scrutiny. The officers repeatedly questioned and attempted to detain the auditor, despite lacking clear grounds. He calmly stood his ground, filming the interaction, pointing out inconsistencies, and refusing to engage in unlawful compliance. The tension mounted as authorities struggled to assert control. Here's what UK law says about voluntary encounters in detention. Under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984, PACE, unless you are formally arrested or being lawfully detained with reasonable suspicion of a crime, you cannot be compelled to answer questions. Public order powers require specific thresholds. Raising your voice politely does not justify detention. Officers must also act proportionately and reasonably. In this situation, the auditor was not obstructing, committing a crime, or acting violently. He was filming and speaking calmly. According to NPCC guidance, any attempt to detain him without lawful basis violates policy, meaning the auditor's rights were fully intact. Notice how the auditor maintained calm while officers grew visibly frustrated. By clearly documenting events on camera and calling out misstatements, he shifted the power dynamic. Authority tried to intimidate, but transparency and legal knowledge forced hesitation. Control subtly moved from uniformed officers to the informed citizen. That was a legal knockout blow. This is preparation turning into protection. Officers' threats collapsed instantly. The auditor's calm confidence dismantled intimidation completely. Knowledge always defeats bluster. When you understand your rights under PACE and public order law, officers cannot compel unlawful compliance. That clarity empowers you to assert boundaries without fear. Stand informed, stand confident. Would you have stood your ground like this? Or left when first challenged? How would knowing PACE change your approach in public encounters?
That's the point of your oath. With great power comes great responsibility. Have respect for the public. It's the same process. It's what your oath's about, to stop you being an idiot like that.
There's no use to shout though.
Yes, there is. I can shout all I want. I'm in a public place. There's no one around here. They ain't going to complain, are they? I've just been put in handcuffs for no fucking reason. What do you mean don't fucking shout? Fucking jokers. Should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Fucking knew exactly what I was doing. Anyway, can everybody else identify themselves while I'm here, please? Not having a go at you lot, but can you identify yourself, please?
Thanks, guys.
2522.
Okay, so
2385 2 Fox, mate. 71555 Clark.
you've been fine, Ballend.
Right, have a good day, mate.
Yeah?
Take care of yourself.
Oh yeah, no, wait. You're missing something, officer. Come here. Where's my search slip?
I'm going to get it from the police.
No, I want it now. I need a CAD I want a CAD number.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got it here for you.
Give me my search
You
slip.
have the reference
you got your
number, but
phone?
we can't keep it, we give it to you a copy.
I want a copy of it.
If we can't give copies,
It's all digital nowadays. You should know that, being a YouTuber.
if you scan the QR code, it doesn't actually give you a copy. You need to make sure you take a picture of that number on the top.
Fucking fuming, man. Fucking fuming. You just wanted to put me in handcuffs. You knew what I was doing.
Very angry man.
Yeah, of course I'm angry. You just put me in
Listen.
handcuffs, you absolute idiot.
Have you got it?
Yeah, listen. Do you want me to... Ooh.
Excellent.
Do you want to know how you can get a copy of it?
Yes, I
You
do.
need to go to the police station.
I'll be there
show
right
them
now.
that,
Yep.
like the picture you just took, because that's feedback. It won't give you the copy. So you need to go to the police station front office, show them that little number on top, and ask them for the copy of the search record. Right.
Yep.
So, right.
What just happened here is a classic post-search confrontation. The auditor demanded his search slip and reference number while officers tried to deflect. He persisted calmly, citing procedures and filming the interaction, creating tension as authorities struggled to provide the documentation he legally requested. Here's what UK law says about this. Under PACE Code B, anyone subject to a stop or search must be given a written record or reference number. The College of Policing guidance confirms officers must provide either a physical copy or clear instructions on how to obtain it digitally. Citizens have the right to request this information immediately. In this situation, the auditor correctly demanded his search record and reference number, and the officer's hesitation demonstrates failure to meet statutory transparency obligations, meaning his request was fully within his legal rights. Notice how the auditor's insistence on documentation shifted control. By calmly requesting the search slip and reference, he forced officers to follow procedure. The officer's frustration was visible, showing that precise knowledge of rights can create immediate tactical leverage. Okay, demanding the search slip publicly escalated tension unnecessarily. I know many will argue procedure must be enforced, but could a quieter approach have achieved the same result? Change my mind. Despite the debate about tactics, knowing your rights ensures you can insist on transparency. Procedure is your tool, not theirs. I just said public insistence might have escalated things unnecessarily, and I know that's controversial. So here's what I need from you. If you think the auditor was absolutely right to demand that search slip on the spot, hit that like button and type procedure first in the comments. But if you think I'm onto something and a quieter approach would have worked better, then drop tactical diplomacy below and tell me why. And subscribe because this debate isn't ending here. I've got more rights-based encounters coming where we'll test more theories again. Let's see which side has more people. Defend your take. I'm reading every comment.